Hey guys, thanks for joining me for a new video. This one I want to keep relatively straight and to the point. I want to talk about how to tell if a trademark record is an application or if it is in fact live and registered. Because one of the two we really need to watch out for, because that's going to result in rejections on Amazon merch and getting pulled from other platforms that we sell on, including Amazon merch. The other is posing, you could say, an empty threat. At least for a period of time, it's an empty threat, right? Because I'm not, by the way, I'm not a trademark lawyer, but when somebody files to trademark something and the classification of goods they want to trademark it on includes t-shirts, well, then we have to be on high alert with our t-shirts. Like, uh-oh, in this case, the quote from the presidential debate that was niche number 2 on my top 5 niches yesterday, a lot of people were doing their due diligence, which I commend you for. That's awesome that you guys were doing your research. And I saw a bunch of comments on the YouTube video and comments in my Facebook group, people asking, well, hey, isn't this trademarked? And then people were pulling their products down already. And, you know, that's why I'm understanding this distinction between registered versus applied is really important. So I'm going to break that down for you guys in this video. And then I also may touch on the Ruth Bader Ginsburg niche real quick, just to follow up and make sure that you guys keep your accounts safe. So I'm gonna go jump on my computer and we can get started. Thanks again for joining me, guys. Real quick, let me introduce myself for the new viewers. I'm Ryan Hogue. I've sold over $1.8 million on Amazon to date, including $260K through Amazon merch. If you'd like to follow the links in the description, I've got a weekly print-on-demand mega pack giveaway. 2 lucky winners get to split $1,000 in prizes. It's free to enter. I've also got a free Amazon merch mini course that'll get you started. Trust me, it's more thorough than you probably expect. Delivered to your inbox 1 lesson a day over 7 days. I've got an Amazon merch Facebook community. I'd love to have you there. This is what inspired this video, by the way, people posting in the community. And if you didn't know, I publish income reports on the first day of each month. If you'd like to follow my progress as an e-commerce seller, including my Amazon merch progress, all I ask is hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified when I drop those videos. Last but not least, I wrote a full Amazon merch course. It's over 70 lectures now, so I'm constantly adding to it and expanding it. If you'd like to fast forward your journey by learning from what I've been able to learn over almost 4 years, check it out. So this is the niche that's inspiring this video. I recommended it last night in my top 5 niches video. It's a Joe Biden quote from the debate. We suspected there would be some new best-selling design inspiration based on that presidential debate, and it delivered. And also, I gotta pat myself on the back because I accurately, I mean, think about this. Of all the t-shirts, somehow I put 2 and 2 together and was like, I think this is Serena's from my Facebook community, and she admitted it was. So, and also, I mean, I didn't do her justice. I think in my video last night, I said, look, she did 115 sales in a day. She actually managed to do 222 sales in a single day on Thursday. So that's pretty incredible. It looks like she did just about 350 sales in a 2-day span. So that's incredible, guys. All right, so this is bringing us to today, where people are asking in the YouTube comments and in the Facebook groups, but isn't it trademarked? Because of course people always want to put their greedy hands all over, you know, Serena's money and everybody else's money who took a quote from the debate and put it on a t-shirt. So let's look it up. So I personally like to go straight to the source. I go to the US Patent and Trademark Office website and I go to the trademark search function, which is tmsearch.uspto.gov. All right. And then I go to basic word mark search. All right. So I click there. And from here, I type in the text that I'm looking for. So I typed in, will you shut up, man? And by the way, if you don't include the comma or the question mark, it's smart enough to figure it out. All right, so then you search and you see here, it says live/dead. Well, first of all, we've got 3 results and it says live/dead. You want to look for live. Anything that's dead is not posing a threat. And all 3 of these are live. So we need to look at all 3 trademark records, all right? The first one, and by the way, when I open these, I always do a Control F search for the word shirt. Now, granted, sometimes it can protect shirts without saying the word shirt, so you have to be you have to have an eye out for it. You need to pay attention. But, and I can't think off the top of my head what they might call it. They might call it, I don't even know, a garment or something, like wearable. Like look for the word like wearable, you know, if you don't see the word shirt. Anyways, this is good. We're good here. All right. Uh-oh, look at this trademark record. I'm seeing at least 20 hits for the word shirt. Does this mean that we need to pull down all of our designs because they're going to get rejected or get pulled? No. And I'm going to explain why in a second, but I just wanted to show you guys that this does say live under live dead indicator, and it's clearly a match on the keywords and on the goods and services. And record number 3, same thing. It's matching on the keywords, it's matching on the goods and services, and it is live. So, are we in trouble here? Well, look at Amazon merch. There's still 392 results at least listed or indexed from Amazon merch on the keywords, will you shut up, man? And there's in the number 2 spot, we see Serena's shirt. Well, look at now we're coming back to the USPTO database. I just want to show you what to look for. Look at where it says owner. In parentheses, does it say applicant? So on this one it does. And on this one it does. So on both of the ones where it says shirt, it says owner, parentheses, applicant. And on a trademark record where it's actually registered, so it's not just live, but it's registered, so it's gone through the whole process, including like being published for opposition and getting through that phase. And this is, I mean, I'm not a trademark lawyer, so this is my understanding of it. I do have some trademarks for my FBA business. And this says owner, registrant. Notice the difference: owner applicant, and then owner registrant. So there is a difference, and it makes a world of difference actually. And this is just one that says, I don't know, geocaching, but whatever. That means you shouldn't be using geocaching on t-shirts, right? In this case. So that makes a world of difference. Also, we know the presidential debate was just last week. So can they really fast forward a trademark that quickly? No. So I went to Google and I did a search, and it returned a result from Miller IPL. How long does it take to get a trademark? And they say it usually takes 3 to 4 months for your trademark application to reach the top of the queue for examination to begin. So that means it takes a little bit longer. In my experience, it definitely took longer. It took probably 6 months, 7 months, if I recall. And by the way, this is not to be confused with the Amazon FBA brand registry process, because you can actually circumvent waiting for the trademark by using their IP accelerator program, but that exists independently of Amazon merch and print on demand. Also, I wanted to recommend this Facebook group, which somebody in my Facebook group recommended to me. So I'm paying it forward, passing it along. But there is a Facebook group called Trademark Watchdogs. And the whole purpose of this group is to, quote, stop frivolous trademarks. AKA, like when people, like, I didn't look at the people's names that are trying to trademark the quote, will you shut up, man? Or remember a couple months ago, there was like 3 or 4 or 5, I mean, there's a ton of people, honestly, trying to trademark Black Lives Matter for use on various classifications of goods. And these people are trying to basically file an opposition against those people doing it, because it is like a form of trademark trolling. So if you'd like to check out that group and join the movement, they would be happy to have you. I'm speaking on their behalf, but I'm sure they would. So check that out. I'll put a link in the description, all right? And one more thing. I said I wanted to briefly follow up on the Ruth Bader Ginsburg stuff. So these shirts are still being listed on Amazon, but I did mention yesterday in my top 5 niches video that I know somebody who made 12 grand in profit selling RBG shirts after she unfortunately passed away, and then he lost his account, and he didn't tell me exactly why, so I don't really know why, if he was breaking the rules or not. But without pulling the curtain back too much, guys, like, part of me having this YouTube channel and this community, which, by the way, speaking of community, if you guys are watching this video, I consider you a member of the community, and I want to thank you. But I've been able to connect with people who are really successful at Amazon merch, and they have some connections. And without, again, I don't want to say too much, but I was speaking with one of them today. They blow me out of the water as far as Amazon merch success goes. And they said, look, I wouldn't upload RBG shirts if I were you. All right. They said more than that, but I'm just going to leave it at that. So I know I half recommended RBG shirts, right? Because I always use the logic of, if I use the search merch tool and I see thousands of them listed through Amazon merch, well, then should they be okay? Like, is that the most validation I can really do? It is, right? But now I also want to follow up and say, guys, like, I mean, this was in the top 5 niches of the week video, but that doesn't mean that you're safe. And now we're starting to hear people losing, or at least one person that was majorly successful in this niche, losing an account. I'm thinking it's probably time to pull the RBG shirts. Even if they're still listed on Amazon merch and still taking new uploads and people are still making money, your merch account in the long term will net you more money by simply not being closed. So I would recommend, this is me saying, hey, like wave the flag, pull down those shirts, because Amazon merch may reverse their stance on this. All right. So I just wanted to get that out there, guys. Hopefully you guys stayed till the end and heard that PSA. Thank you though for watching this far in. I really appreciate it. If you want to hit that like button and let the YouTube algorithm know to show this video to more people, it would be appreciated. And if you're not subscribed, this is my plea. Hit that big red button so that you can get the rest of my videos. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you soon.
Passive Income School is open. Enroll now at ryansmethod.com. Thank you.